Well, what is going on, guys? Luke here today, and there was some incredible buying opportunities that were given in the pre-market last week that I dumped a ton of cash into, and if you didn't pay attention and buy in the pre-market, then you completely missed out on these incredible deals as the market actually had one of the best days of the year that day too. I mean, seriously, it was like a crater down and all of a sudden just a rocket ship back up. It was wild. So we will discuss the 3 stocks I bought huge this week and the why behind each one. And go ahead and let me know if you guys bought any stocks too, which ones you bought down in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys bought. However, I also want to give you guys a huge warning as well about something that has already started to happen and is going to keep going as we move forward. So I want to make sure we address it and get that information to you. So we'll discuss all that today, and I just asked in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and consider subscribing too. It's super easy to do if you like the truth without the hype. Now on Thursday morning as the pre-market tanked, not only were we working hard to digest all the news that was going on, but we were also talking people off the selling ledge, and simultaneously we were seeing buy alerts going off everywhere, and there was a ton of discussion around the opportunities that were being presented during that moment. Not just in the stocks we're going to discuss today, but a lot of the stocks were just at crazy prices and there was just a ton of action going on. So if you're interested in that degree of support and access to all of those buys, including my buys in real time for less than a meal for 2 at McDonald's, you can join the Market Insiders private group where you get full and direct access to me and a group of 6 to 7 figure investors, and you get access to 4 courses for free that teach you how to plan, do evaluation, build up your cash, and you get to see my watch list with price targets, my buy and sell alerts. We got live weekly Q&As, and in this case, we had multiple Q&As this week, exclusive videos, and a ton more, so check out the pinned comment. And before blasting me for promoting it, I have no ads, no sponsors. This is what YouTube pays me in a month, and I give half of that and half the group's proceeds to charity. Alright, so the market has been just ugly, but if you've been following this channel for any length of time, you know I love ugly markets. This is where knowing your plan is so important, and other things like ignoring the noise or the fear narrative that is out there, and trust me, it was at peak levels last week. Now let's be clear up front. You don't get to buy at these prices by luck, you get them through preparation, planning, and patience. So stock number 1 that I cannot believe I was able to snag so cheaply was PayPal. Now I've been buying this stock during this correction every time we get a 52-week low, which seems like it happens every other week or so with this stock. But in the pre-market last week, as the market was in full-on panic mode, I sent out a buy alert for PayPal at $95 per share. For me, when I did a valuation on this company, buying at $195 was actually a decent deal. But $95 per share is just ridiculous. Sometimes Wall Street gets stupid like this, just like stocks can get overhyped like last year this time when some stocks were 5 times or 10 times above their reasonable valuation. They can also not only go on discount, but on super discount, and in this case, super duper stupid discount. Now keep in mind, this is not a high risk, high reward stock or a hyper growth stock or a stock that is not profitable or a new stock or anything else like that. They are a cash machine beast and huge profit generator, and the beatdown is just unwarranted at this stage this low. Sometimes Wall Street gives you gifts, and in this case, it was an easy 15% gain in my favor, not in a penny stock, not in crypto, but in a great profit beast. But wait, there were more deals to be had on that day. So on to stock number 2 that I have not bought since the summertime, and yep, I seriously have not bought a single share during this correction of this stock because that was my plan, and because I have a full position, I only wanted to add shares at a super discount like we got this past summer. And that same pre-market I bought PayPal in, I also bought a huge chunk of Tesla shares at $705. Now we had several group members who snagged shares in the $600 range, so they beat me obviously, but Tesla at $700 is something I could not pass up, and I'm actually not mad at those guys. I'm excited for them, and I'm excited for those of you out there who snagged some shares at these prices and beat me. Seriously, everybody can be a winner in this game, and everybody that bought that day at those prices is going to be a winner long term. There are many people out there who have been wanting to buy shares in that range, and you got a brief opportunity to do just that. I don't think I need to say much about Tesla at all as to why I bought. Either you believe it's going to be one of the biggest stocks in the stock market, or you kind of listen to Gordon Johnson and you think it's going to be a $78 stock. There's no doubt in my mind that I think it's going to be one of the largest companies in the world, if not the largest, and so far it has rewarded me already with a 14% gain on those shares that I bought. So on to the third stock we will discuss today, and then I will give you the warning that you got to be aware of, but that third stock is Palantir. Now, full disclosure here, I did not snag it under $10. Lots of our members did, lots of you guys did too, but between helping out members and being distracted by all the deals everywhere, I just honestly missed that price. But my buys are still up 10%, so it's nothing to cry about at all. Now, I know some of you like Palantir and some hate it and think it's a $5 stock, and click this video right up here for my thoughts on that specifically. But there is no doubt with this latest invasion, not just using traditional, military tactics, whatever the heck you want to call them, but also cyber attacks a lot, that Palantir stands to gain from both the private and the public sector to help with the future of this whole conflict and how conflict's going to be done in the modern world. But I need to warn all of you out there about one thing I am starting to see, and that is emotions dictating investing decisions. And here's an example of what I mean. Let's say you are waiting for a stock to hit a price target, and let's say it's $20 for this example. Then the stock falls to $15, but because you are scared of what is going on and what the media is saying, the world is ending, whatever the heck the narrative is, you failed to pull the trigger, and now the stock is at $18 instead of $15, so you missed that great deal at $15. But now you are questioning buying it at $18 because it was a 20% run in 2 days, so it has to go back down, right? Or it's just a dead cat bounce or whatever. And from then on, the game kind of repeats itself with emotions keeping you from ever buying at all, even though a week prior you would have given anything to buy below 20, and you actually end up missing every opportunity to actually do exactly that. You have to keep emotions out of your investing or it will destroy you long term and you'll never be able to buy stocks at those great deals. And click this video right over here to my left, whichever direction that is, if you want to get rich. Unless you're not into that, then don't click on that video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.